MLB Network's digging in now, Corey Dickerson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
7 o'clock.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Brault will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Starling Marte runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Marte is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now at the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Gregory Polanco. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out, and he misses and likely will get an earful here as that retires the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So coming to the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard to short. He's got it. There's one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fly ball out toward right field. Cooper is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in, Eric Gonzalez. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Bryan Reynolds will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone!
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Jon Berti, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Chad Wallach. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Sandy Alcantara, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Up next for the Buccos, Jacob Stallings, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Berti is there, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Stephen Brault. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. So here's Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, throw a tent over and bring out the crowd. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the park.
Polanco moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now back.
Riding in once again, Brian Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. But right to the second baseman, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Striding into the box, Garrett Cooper. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Polanco retreats to the track, and he'll put this one. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The 3rd baseman.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. Around second now and headed for 3rd. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Gregory Polanco. Out in front of it, strike one.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
So we got him looking there. Gregory Polanco is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pick.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that's the second out. So striding in, Eric Gonzalez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. The tag, and they'll get him at second. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box, Miguel Rojas. Frazier is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter number 5.
Coming to the plate now, John Birdie. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Up next from Miami, Chad Wallach. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And he's safe.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson. Oh, look at that stop. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins can't. Now to the plate, Bryan Reynolds. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Cooper has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Okay.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Pitch on the way. Jacob Stallings will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Here's Starling Marte, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Brian Anderson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now here's the pitch. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play. And so here now's the pitcher, Stephen Brault. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Adam Frazier becomes out number 2 this inning.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put at the plate. Garrett Cooper. And guys, 7th.
I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. A ball and a strike now. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate, John Birdie. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him.
The third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
The catcher, number 17.
Stepping in, Chad Wallach. 1 in. But that gets the zone for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So digging in now, Gregory Polanco. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Gregory.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
All even now, 2-2. Looking to send him packing again.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, and he botches it. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Here's the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Bryan Reynolds will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Dickerson's there. And that's the 3rd out. One. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Corey Dickerson.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th, and up next will be the power hitting first baseman. Big Jesus Aguilar. He waits. Now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it. He's got it as the tying run is. Next will be Jose Osuna. First pitch on its way.
The left fielder. Nope.
1-0 count. Here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
0-1 count and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Brault. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hit back up the middle. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Anderson. The due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that could get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. He's right there. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting.
Standing in, Miguel Rojas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this one onto the bag at first, and that will conclude matters here as the ball game is over.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
It's time for George Springer, the next to hit, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the
first offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
Batting second.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. High chopper to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Trout.
Oh, that's low.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now the 3-0 offering.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
This afternoon. No left fielder.
Hit down the line at first. Santana's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. LeMahieu waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Junior. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. LeMahieu's got it, and he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Popped straight up. Seaver has a play. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. Fly ball right down the line in left. Henderson is there to take it as Pence is retired on the first pitch he sees. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. This is in the air to left field. Henderson is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Mike Schmidt. Hard on the ground towards short, scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in strides the familiar waddle of pops, Willie Stargell. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Willie McCovey. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What? Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Jackson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Griffey waits on it. 2 down.
Batting 9.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jackson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the big bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready now, Gary Carter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Springer is there, and they breeze through this half inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana.
One of the keys to securing a win.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Griffey Jr. is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The batter, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Seaver will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. He's ready now. The pitch.
1-0.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Joe Morgan. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Griffey.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Skied into straightaway right. Springer has a read on it. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So here's the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. Morgan stands at first with one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Back up the middle. LeMahieu for one. Throw to Santana. The double play. And that's how the... All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Michael Brantley. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. To first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Polanco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half.
Leading it off, the third baseman.
Swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Stargell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Willie.
At the plate, Willie McCovey. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.